So you probably hold the idea that pleasure starts with arousal, that you need to feel turned on for sex to work, for intimacy to feel good. But here's what I want you to hear today. Pleasure doesn't always begin with arousal, it begins with presence. We've been taught to chase heat, friction, and climax, but none of that actually lands if you're not in your body. So if you're stuck in numbness, going through the motions, wondering why sex feels disconnected, I want to show you another way. In this video, we'll talk about why presence is a true foundation of erotic aliveness and how to start cultivating it gently and sustainably. Hey, my name's Elizabeth. I'm a certified intimacy and pleasure coach, and let's talk about it. I hear this all the time from clients. I get turned on, but it's like I'm not really there. Touch feels kind of flat. I'm doing all the right things, but I'm not really feeling much. And the first instinct is often I need more stimulation, more excitement, more heat. But what's almost always missing is actually presence. So often we confuse arousal for pleasure, but arousal is just a body response, a physiological response. Pleasure is an energetic response, it's consciousness. It requires that you're present inside your own experience. Arousal can happen with zero connection to your heart, breath, truth, or even the other person. Yet when you bring presence into the mix, suddenly the ordinary becomes electric. Light touch becomes magnetic, and a breath down your spine is erotic because you're actually there to feel it. Presence is where all this juicy aliveness is. So, what are some signs that you might be missing presence, even if you're technically aroused? You're performing more than you're feeling. You're in your head the whole time. You don't know what you want, but you don't want to say no. Touch feels dull, rushed, or like it's happening to you. When you're disconnected, your body is not a participant, it's a prop. When you start with, I should be aroused, you bypass your actual truth. You override your body's needs in order to get somewhere. And that creates anxiety, numbness, and honestly, more disconnection. You may feel hot, but you also feel hollow. You might look turned on, but you feel like you're watching from the outside. Presence flips that script. Instead of asking, am I doing this right? You start asking, what am I feeling now? What do I need to land here in this moment? What would make this moment more real for me? And presence isn't about being perfectly mindful. It's not a yoga pose or some deep spiritual practice. I mean, it is, but what I mean by that is that it's not unobtainable. It just means that you're here with your body, with your breath, with what you're feeling or not feeling without needing to fix it. So, how do you build erotic presence even if you feel numb? Presence starts small. It might be noticing the way that your skin responds to touch, following the rhythm of your breath, placing a hand on your heart and just staying with it, dropping into sensation, even if it's just noticing your feet on the floor. A great practice before you touch yourself or anyone else is to close your eyes, take 3 deep, slow, conscious breaths, and ask your body, what do you want me to know right now? What would feel good right now? Let whatever comes up be enough. That's a little bitty practice for embodied pleasure. You don't need to go from zero to mind bending orgasms. You just need to arrive in your body. So, if sex feels like a checklist, if arousal has become something you chase instead of something you feel, try starting with presence, not fantasy, not pressure, just presence. And if you want help reconnecting to your body gently, I created a free guide for you. It walks you through the differences between disconnection, dissociation, and performative sex and gives you simple practices to start coming home to your own sensation. You can download it below. And if you're ready to go deeper, to really shift how you experience intimacy, you can apply to work with me one on one and schedule a clarity call. Your body doesn't need more tricks, it needs more presence, and you can start that right now.